Hi there, Leo. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 10th of November. Jupiter, the planet in your sign through to the middle of next year, is forging a square with the Sun this week. Now this is a continuation from the end of last week, and the same principles apply. It can find you with a real enthusiasm for something, and it could relate to what you're doing with your home. With Venus also in your home zone, some structural as well as cosmetic changes are in the pipeline, especially as Venus combines with Saturn. But when Venus does get together with Saturn, astrologers usually draw their breath in. This is an aspect which can test relationships, and in this case, perhaps test ones to do with your family or your relationships with those in your extended inner circle. And it can make you a little bit more somber in how you appraise these. On the other hand, it can make you very solid and supportive to anyone who needs your help. And they can find out that you're someone who's not a lightweight, you are someone in for the long haul. But that doesn't mean to say that you won't be a little bit more critical if there's something they're doing that you don't particularly agree with. And that's, if you like, the censorious nature of Saturn coming into play with the lovingness of Venus. So it could be a case of tough love. On the other hand, if you've been going through a situation the last couple of years with Saturn going through your home and emotional zone, where things have felt very limited and you've had to really be disciplined, then Venus combining with Saturn here suggests that perhaps you're getting to a point where you can start to resolve things, but it is going to require some heart-to-hearts, some thoughtful discussions, and maybe some home truths will be shared. And with Pluto and Mars combining in the part of your horoscope to do with the detail of things, unfortunately someone could bum across a message in quite a powerful, penetrative way, which seems to be quite critical of you. But equally, it could be you who's resisting the demands that other people always seem to put on you. Now this may seem like a message that I have repeated before, and you're not wrong. If you've been tuning in for some while, the clash between Uranus and Pluto, which has been going on over the last few years, has really seen you grappling at times with what you should do for others and what you should do for yourself. And Uranus is the planet of rebellion, particularly in your sister fire sign of Aries. Now that Mars gets in on the act, combines with Pluto and squares with Uranus as well this week, if you do feel that someone is taking you for granted and not appreciating how much hard work you put in, then this could reach a tinderbox level and there could be a standoff. There could even be a really, really big argument. But if there is, it is an opportunity to clear the air, but you must be factually correct in what you say, because there could be a tendency to gush out all that you feel in terms of your perspective, but actually it may be quite one-sided. So listening to what someone else has to say, if there is going to be some kind of rejigging, is going to be just as important as speaking up. But the quarter moon, which occurs on Friday, again in your sign, does suggest that your generosity of spirit can really be the highlight of this week, even if the responses you receive are not necessarily always easy to hear. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.